Welcome to the desk, Sheree Clark from Fork in the Road. Sunday mornings, 11 o'clock is where you can see that program. But she came bearing gifts because we are 2 weeks away. We said this a couple of times already.
I know.
2 weeks.
It's insane.
Before the big guy shows up at your house, but you might want to help the big guy by presenting some presents to some other people, some really cool gift items.
Yeah, help us, Sheree. What can we do? What are some creative ideas?
Well,
this is really neat.
Yes.
Okay.
And more than help you, I picked things out that I think would be appropriate for each of you.
Uh-oh.
So yes, and so here's the thing: at Christmas time, you know, you buy gifts, and it's a chore. You got the list, and you got whatever. But to me, the thing is being creative and picking something that supports somebody in their lifestyle. A lot of people want to make changes at the beginning of the year, so let's help them do that. So Jason, for you, because I know that you loved the spiralizer that we used a couple of times during the season.
He couldn't stop talking about it after he learned
really
it.
cool, you guys.
I had to make sure before I left here that I had it with me each time, that it wasn't been hijacked. So here's the thing: the spiralizer that we used was a white one, and it's very nice. There's another one. That's that one. That spiralizer is also on my website. It's a little bit more expensive. It does a little bit different stuff.
Okay.
But so for people who already have a spiralizer, if you want to upgrade them, you could certainly do that. Or if they don't have one, what I like about that one is it does thinner noodles, and I find it to be easier to clean. But it costs a little bit more, so it's kind of one of those things you have to weigh up.
Fork-road.com.
That's it. Yep.
All right, now, that set somebody back, in case they're wondering.
That would be $50 item.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, it's not ridiculous. And then the white one is more like $30, $35. So it's not a huge upgrade.
Oh, wow.
And I obviously have both, and I use both of them. So that's a possibility. If you've got somebody that really is good in the kitchen, likes to cook, why not?
And a great idea of how you use it, Jason Park, and how do you utilize it at home?
Oh, apples, carrots, zucchini. I've done.
Yep.
I bet you apple skins like that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Because you use it
fun.
as a form of eating pasta without eating.
Well, yeah,
correct?
you turn things that aren't pasta into pasta, and you treat it just like pasta, and it's better for you.
And I do sweet potatoes and put a little bit of a bread coating, it's not really bread, it's flax seeds and some oil, and put them in the dehydrator, and it turns into like shoestring potatoes. So
sweet potatoes will stay together.
yeah, they will.
Okay.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
There you go. Okay, Jason, that's what you get for Christmas.
Okay,
Yay,
Jackie.
Santa.
Okay, what do I have here?
Okay, I got you a book by my dear friend Jennifer Cornbleet.
It won't help.
It's called Raw Food Made Easy for
Made
One or
Easy.
Two People.
Okay.
And the truth of the matter is, this really is an easy book. It's not lying. I hate when things say easy and then they're not.
Right.
So this truly is. We're talking 5 and 10 minute recipes. So here's the thing.
That's right up your
I was
alley.
going to say, that's a little more my language. Yeah.
And doable, nothing complicated, nothing fancy. You don't even need fancy equipment for it. So it's really, truly in and out of the kitchen, and you know I'm all about that too. That comes in a video as well. If people are less interested in reading and more interested in video, watching things, you know, on TV.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I think is really, really valuable, instead of giving somebody just the cookbook.
Right, because sometimes if you just open, it's like, oh, great.
Great, some
I got
work.
a book.
Where am I going to find that?
That's fun.
But if I know that you like apple pie, and so for example, I just picked, so I got you an apple, or we could get you a whole bushel of apples. And then Frontier Spices are actually from Iowa, so it's a nice, there's a connection there.
Good.
Really high-end spices. So if I picked out an apple pie recipe, I could buy you each of the ingredients, give it to you, put it in a pretty basket, and you'd be ready to go. And then you can just slip into the kitchen and make me an apple pie.
Yeah, exactly.
Love this idea.
That's
Love
the
this.
evil plan. Here,
That's what's
folks.
going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
But a cute
Exactly.
idea, like help people out if, you know, like you said, like pinpoint a recipe that you truly love and say, try this one first.
Yes.
Incorporate it into your life and get on the path of healthier eating. But love this idea. Very, very cute.
And Lou, okay, we've talked about VitaMixes and
Yes.
Excalibur dehydrators and the brands of all the different kinds of equipment and how important those are. I understand somebody's getting you a VitaMix, a brand new VitaMix for Christmas, and I'm excited to hear that. So
Yeah, here's my old one. I have it on the surface. And this is what she saw this, and that's my Vitamix.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's from an auto show back in the late '60s, early '70s, and there's the new ones. So they look a little nicer.
Yeah, so you're due for a new VitaMix,
Okay.
and so because I know that somebody else is already buying you something, and they're taking the big flyer on that investment, I can get you an attachment, and so the attachment attachment is the smaller version of the blender container.
Because they're gigantic.
Yes,
big.
those are 64
Yeah.
ounces. This is
Wow.
32. So if you wanted to make a salad dressing, a small smoothie, whatever, I've done that for you. And then just like with Jackie's, where I kind of upgraded it, I've got some acai, which is an additive. If you wanted to make a smoothie, that would
Is
be
that how you say that?
acai.
Acai,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Acai.
Yep.
Okay,
That's
I was
what I've known
wondering,
for many
okay.
years.
I've seen it and know what it is, but I
And
didn't know
nobody
how
ever
say
wants
it.
to say
Yeah.
they just point. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's acai, and so that would be a good nutrient for your smoothies. And then I also get you some Sun Warrior protein powder mix.
I use that, Lou, and look how shapely I am.
No, I just ran out. That's good.
This is
Perfect,
good
yeah.
stuff. So I can again upgrade you. I could have done different things for whatever that I know you're interested in.
This is really cool. The small one, it's a lot easier, I would imagine, to clean than having to take that gigantic one.
It's totally, and it's wonderful to have. And the other thing that I like is the tall one. Sometimes it's hard to fit underneath the counter cupboards.
Yeah.
This one's low, and so you can leave your good equipment, leave your juicer, leave your blender.
I don't have to break it down and put it in the little garage.
Exactly.
Oh, this is awesome.
What's the big deal about a VitaMIx? Why is it better
Oh,
than a
they're
blender?
awesome machines.
They are amazing. They go fast. I was just telling Lou off camera, I have 4 of them.
Wow.
And I've used them. I've got 2 of them I've had for 8 years. Never once had a problem. And I take them on airplanes because I teach. So
Okay.
I'll teach a class in California, throw my VitaMIx in the checked luggage, and it's never
I'm
had a
going to
problem.
like this a lot.
You're gonna love that.
I'm going to dig this
Indeed.
big time, yep.
So I also got myself a few gifts.
Okay, what'd you get for
nice.
yourself?
You're gonna shop for
I think you
yourself,
know what
too.
you like.
I do.
Yeah.
These are actually, I just did some stocking stuffer types of things, and these are on my website too. These are called fruit scoops. And what these do is, for like, let's say you've got a papaya, and you can take a spoon, but that's a big piece of fruit. This will take the flesh out.
Wow.
That's perfect for avocado. This is
it
good
like a
for
melon
mango.
bowler?
It kind of, but all it does is remove the fruit so that then I can put it into the container if I wanted to use it in a recipe. So it makes things, it's easy to remove. They're inexpensive. It's $10 for the set of 3, and they are handy, and I've used mine. I've actually gone through a set.
Yeah, I was going to show you one cool thing about these. Thing comes out, you can measure through the top too.
Yep. Yes.
But
Is that
this
like
is
when chefs, take a stick and
Yes.
yeah. There's a plunger that comes with it. That comes with.
Yeah,
the
we don't
VitaMIx.
use a stick, but
There's a plunger that comes with it. So, but
you
this is great to get the flesh off of the skin.
it's perfect for that. Yes, exactly.
I knew they had such a thing.
That
Okay.
is really neat.
If you wanted to, I got you, Jackie, the Frontier Vanilla, which is a lovely, wonderful product, but I also make my own vanilla. And so this vanilla extract, it says Sheree's Vanilla on it.
Oh, cute.
And this, I will let you smell if you'd like to. And what I do is I take organic vodka, put some vanilla beans in there.
Hang on, just sorry.
I'm going to be measuring that. And around October, I do that. It's all ready to
Smell
go.
that. This is
Really?
incredible.
Is it organic vodka?
It's organic vodka, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell because a lot of people usually they say, "Oh, I go to Mexico specifically for my vanilla or things like that." But this is homemade. Very.
And you know exactly what's in it, and it's really, and it lasts forever. And there's vanilla beans in it, and and I could make it as big or as little as I want. So
Nice.
that's the thing. The theme here is also homemade. So I also could make some granola, which I did. This is a tropical granola. It's pineapple and coconut. I put it in a fork in the road mug,
Very
and then
nice.
this would be something that would be a lovely little gift. So that would be a nice homemade example.
That is
Everybody.
beautiful.
And then finally, a product I just learned about, and I had to. I don't have this on my website, but I am so excited about it that I wanted to share with you. This is called fresh paper. Now you might think, really, you're going to give this to somebody as a Christmas
Paper?
gift? Paper.
Oh, I know what you're going to. Go ahead.
Okay, this is cool. You can smell it because you'll.
This is cool.
It's the coolest thing. It helps keep produce fresh longer. And what you're smelling is fenugreek, which is a seasoning or a spice. It's infused into the paper, and they work.
So you you just set your fruit on top of it, or what
You
do
just
do?
put it in the crisper drawer.
I saw the lady who invented this interviewed. She is amazing. too.
Yes.
And she goes, I never thought this would catch on like this.
Right.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about a bag or anything like that. You just.
You can't. I put it in the bag with the fruit and
okay.
vegetable, and it lasts. It's measurable. You absolutely know. And I go through my produce pretty quickly, but once in a while I'll have something that doesn't last that long.
Yeah, she was throwing too much away, and this helped eliminate it.
Awesome stuff.
Wow.
Great.
So there you go. Lots of practical ideas and gifts to keep people healthy.
All right, well,
Thank
just
you.
give your website one more time so people can jump on there real quick.
It's www.fork-road.com.
Perfect.
And don't forget the show's on Sunday mornings, 11 a.m. right here on KCWI 23. There it is. There she is. Isn't that big, gigantic
fork.
Where can you buy those big forks at?
You'd have to talk to me individually.
All right. Email Sheree. She'll tell you where to get the big
She has a
forks
guy.
at. All right. 20 minutes past 9 o'clock, folks.